Hi, it's Dr. Kenny Handelman here, and today's an exciting day. It's a cool spring morning in Oakville, Ontario, which is where I live. And I'm just about to get in my car, and I'm going to fly down to Boston, actually to Sudbury, Massachusetts, to go visit Dr. Hallowell because we're planning Unwrapping the Gift of ADD.com. And we have to meet, and I thought I'd bring along my camcorder so that you could join me, because I think that's what this is all about, is having you connect with us and have us all together work to help to improve lives of people who are going through ADD and ADHD. So I'm just going to jump in the car. We will, I'm trying to film this with this little contraption so I can hold the camera and you can see me. But we'll just get in the car and we will, I think I should turn this off while I'm driving though. It's kind of worse than talking on a cell phone. And then I'll turn it back on when we get to the airport. All right, see you soon. So here we are coming up to the Toronto airport. Pearson International, and now I'm just holding the camera in my hand but not actually looking through it, so if you get a bit of a jittery picture, that's why. But we're coming up to the departures. Traffic was not too bad and I have enough time, and of course I don't have to check a bag because I'm just going for the day to meet with Dr. Hallowell, flying home this evening. So it's a lot of ground to travel in one day, cross an international border, all that stuff, but it's all for a good cause. So. Alright, well I made it to Boston. I'm in the airport. Now I just have to go find the rent-a-car. There we are with my Buick. Here we are in the car, just heading towards Sudbury, Mass, going through Boston. Not sure what you can see here, I'm just holding up the camera while I drive. And I think I should probably stop right here. There's a little stretch of straight road, but I don't know this area very well. So we're just about here. 142 North Road, I think it's called. You can see on the sign, I gotta watch out for this bus. Hallowell Center. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try and zoom in a little bit. Hallowell Center to the left.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Welcome to my office.
Thank you. Let's just take a quick look around.
Come right in.
So this is your office.
Yeah.
And that's the famous ADD clock.
That's my ADD clock.
I like it.
All the numbers have fallen to the bottom, and it says, "Who cares?"
Right.
Not that we shouldn't care what time it is.
But that's a very ADD thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if we look around your office, we've got some sports references here.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park.
My favorite Red Sox play. Hidden in the corner are some diplomas from
some degrees, yeah.
Schools and
from Harvard and Tulane School of Medicine. Cool.
And then over here are pictures of my family and two of my favorite teachers, one from college, one from high school, and then a mobile with photographs of my kids and nieces and nephews, and a collage of kids and nieces and nephews.
And books and journals. And
full of books and journals and this and that. And
now, when they train us to be psychiatrists, we're supposed to not really share about our families or show our kids and stuff like that.
Oh, I think that's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous.
That's, I guess, more the Freudians and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm a person, and I don't spend time burdening people with stories about my family, but at the same time, I think it's important for people to know that I have a family and that
Sure.
it matters to me, and I love to share them with the world.
So, well, thank you for meeting with me and letting me videotape us. We're meeting, of course, to plan for our Unwrapping the Gift of ADD.com
Which
series.
I'm thrilled to be doing.
Thank you, and it's very exciting. We're working out the final details in our meeting today, but the site should be opening up in a week on Wednesday, April 16th.
Excellent.
So we'll be able to get people registered.
Excellent.
But I wanted to ask you a few questions and share with people who've signed up and listened to our blog, listen to our interviews and watch our blog and our emails and all that sort of stuff. So first of all, I got a quick tour of your office, thank you.
Yes.
I filmed a little bit of my drive-in and stuff like that.
Yes, okay.
One hand on the wheel. And,
Yeah. You're good, Kenny. You're Techno genius.
So this center, you've got a lot of clinicians here. Do people come just from the Boston area, or do you get people from all over?
Oh no, we get people from all over the world, all over the U.S. and Europe and the Middle East and even the Far East.
Wow.
In fact, one of those visits ended up with us opening an office in Athens. The head of the American School in Athens, Greece, came here, and he said, gosh, we ought to have something like that in Athens. So there is now in the American School in Athens, Greece, hello if you're in Athens, Greece, there is a Hallowell Center on the grounds of the American College of Greece. And so yes, we draw from around the world. And it's, you know, my hope in doing this seminar with you, Kenny, is we're going to interview some of the best experts I know of, and to make the information available that this condition, sure, it can be disabling, but it also can be tamed and turned into something that can work in your favor.
Okay, now you get people in your clinic from all over the world, and plus you speak all over the world, helping to carry this message out there. How do people respond to this in different countries, different cultures?
Very enthusiastically. See, this is the beauty of the strength-based approach. When I begin to say, let's turn the deficit-based model on its head, and say, sure, there are problems that go with ADD, but there are also assets, and everybody has assets, you know, and let's find those strengths and identify and promote them, and then begin to deal with the obstacles, what's getting in the way. So it sort of turns the deficit-based model on its head and says, let's first and foremost identify and promote strengths, and then in the service of that, begin to remediate weaknesses.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. So people respond all over the world because I think, well, the ADD brain can be a very powerful thing when it's used properly.
Yeah, any brain. Any brain. And I think in general people are tired of the deficit-based model of dealing with the mind. Instead of just talking about what are your weaknesses, what are your problems, I think in general when it comes to the mind, we really need to embrace a model that says what are your gifts and how can we unwrap them? Absolutely. Instead of what are your weaknesses and how can we treat them?
Right. So,
this is so much fun. This little camera, those of you who are watching, we have this little camera sitting on this tripod in the chair in front of us.
There's no professional camera crew here. I've got some notes, and it's
camera
just...
woman or a camera giraffe. It's
that's
just
right.
A tripod.
Well, I'll probably be including footage of me driving, right?
Oh,
so
good,
they'll see it's not camera crew stuff. Well, so far we've put out this special report, Find the Genius in ADD, and we've had thousands of people download it, and we've had some great comments on our blog, and people emailing back in that we're really striking a chord with people, which is fantastic, and we're building up to this teleseminar series, which we hope everyone will join us for. But there are a couple of kind of questions or objections that people are coming up with. One of the things that I've heard a few times is, let's say a parent of a child with ADD saying, okay, so you're talking about this gift, but you know what? Each day I'm struggling, right? It's a hassle to get my child out the door each morning, dressed with the bag packed and have all his notebooks and everything there, and maybe getting calls from school during the day. You know, it would be a gift. Sure, it's wonderful if his brain's great and all this, but it would just be a gift if we could get him out the door each day without a fight.
No, absolutely. When you have kids in school, or if you're an adult as well, ADD can seem like the opposite of a gift. It can seem like a curse. You can't get dressed in the morning, you can't get homework done, you can't have a peaceful dinner, you can't go out anywhere. There are times when ADD can absolutely not only seem like, but be a curse, just an absolutely horrible problem to deal with. I'm not denying that at all. What I'm saying, and I've been working with this for 25 years, I've been treating people of all ages for 25 years, and I have these conditions myself, and so I know firsthand that you do much better if you approach it as saying, look, there is great potential in this child. There are gifts in this child. And by the way, I think there are gifts in everybody, not just people with ADD. So in order to unwrap those gifts, we need to approach it with positive energy.